If you've opened YouTube at least 3 times in the past few months, you would have probably watched or at least heard of the ish Minecraft Civilization video. This video kind of exploded the internet, and a resurgence in Minecraft content has been in full force since. There's been spin-offs of the ish video, a rise in classic ARGs, and even Parkour Civilization making a return. Somehow.
No! Why did he try going for the beef?
With this resurgence, however, there was an unfortunate return of what I can only describe as one of the most soulless channels I think I've ever seen. You know exactly who I'm referring to. You saw that thumbnail.
Server, teleport to the other side!
The single most amazing story arc I've ever seen.
The story that ended up unfolding was truly unlike anything I could have ever imagined.
MrBeast Gaming, everybody. MrBeast has always made Minecraft videos in the past that are just kind of there. They're not essentially bad videos, but not anything special you go out your way to watch. In the past month, however, MrBeast Gaming has been churning out Minecraft videos, with famous YouTubers plastered all over them. Like it's 2020 all over again.
Oh god, they're destroying Africa.
I wound up watching one of these videos and it wasn't bad, but it just felt a bit off. It had Jude Law, you know that guy from the shorts, versus 500 players. I've watched plenty of his content, but the video itself feels so rushed and over-stylized.
These 500 hunters are about to go up against Minecraft's smartest player. If he can survive being hunted for an entire hour and escape this island, he will win $25,000 in cash. Start the challenge! Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It went straight in with bugger all introduction, no build up on Jude building traps, what his plans were, or anything. He made a video himself from the event, which is much better and felt authentic rather than rushed. Which leads me on to the main video I want to cover. I gotta address the elephant. This is the worst thumbnail of 2025.
How cute. Oh my god.
2026 will probably have just begun by the time this video gets released. Or I've delayed 3 months into March. Either way, this thumbnail is just plain atrocious. This image of MrBeast has been used on his channel for over 4 years. Now look at this Civ video he released 3 years ago. This looks decent. This feels real rather than more recent ones. Despite that goddamn smile.
God damn!
Now, I might be a tiny bit woke for this, but isn't it a bit outdated for a girls vs boys thumbnail to have the girls seen as weak and peaceful, whilst the boys are a whole ass military? Having a girls vs boys video in this economy is an even more bizarre decision. That doesn't even scratch the surface on how rushed and messy this video is. Hold on, it just dawned on me that I'm making a Minecraft video, and I've not actually put any Minecraft in the background yet. Hold on. I don't have any skins, so I guess you just have to deal with Steve. Comparing intros of these two videos, the beastification borderline ruins this one.
Gathered 1,000 players to simulate civilization in the largest social experiment ever held between boys and girls.
There isn't even a minute's worth of build up before someone dies.
On day 1, players started gathering resources, but soon found out surviving here wouldn't be easy.
Girl died.
30 seconds into the video, Beast essentially copies Ish's never before seen storyline selling point.
None of these players know it yet, but the story that ended up unfolding was truly unlike anything I could have ever imagined.
But instead of building it up, he just goes straight into the video without hesitation. Compared to the Ish video, which thoroughly introduces the entire experiment, which everyone can digest.
Gathered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
It's worth noting that Ish did in fact co-host Beast's video and appears multiple times. His segments low-key carry, but they once again feel a bit off. I'm not slandering Ish at all because it's not his fault. The awkwardness is a result of the editing style, which is clearly in Beast's style over Ish's. Just take the trial of Saps in Ish's video and the trial of Avoma in Beast's.
The defendant Saparata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline.
In Ish's video, you have no clue whether Saps will be proven innocent or guilty by its slower, more suspenseful editing to keep the viewer guessing. Another neat touch is actually showing a player's perspective from the trial, which I can only assume is Ish and Creative getting different angles of the trial. The trial lasts around 4 to 5 minutes in Ish's video to keep the audience hooked in. Avoma's entire trial lasts just over a minute.
I think that we should all be thankful that he got rid of a war criminal.
Nice. I also wanted you to take a look at the choice of transitions and camera movement during both scenes.
I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
I will be the judge on duty today. Who is your defense counsel?
I'll definitely. Right now.
I'm the prosecution.
So with everything in mind, we can now begin our trial.
If you didn't really catch it, Beast's video just zooms between 3 people, shows Avoma's POV once, and that's the trial. It's editing that doesn't convey anything. There's no motive other than show X when they talk, then pan to Y when they talk. With how much effort Ish put into his video, he had time to polish out each transition to make the story feel impactful. Beast just slapped a couple scenes together and called it cinema. This is likely due to the MrBeast gaming churning out content I mentioned earlier. The editing quality is bound to be worse the less time and effort put into it. To make matters worse, the event itself was terribly mismanaged. When the event couldn't amass 500 streamer girls, they instead chose to open up submissions to any girl that applied. You can tell where this is going. What are you build? That's not Russia. That's France. Why did you build France? Russia. Several Russian guys wound up using AI to get onto the girls' side, grief the side by KOSing everyone they saw. Several sexist messages were generated, and they even built... take a wild fucking guess as to what they built.
It's a windmill, Chad. It's a windmill.
The staff team were, pretty incompetent. The Discord didn't have a direct report system, and several traps set by the Russians were never actually removed, killing even more players on the girls' team. Is he building Poland? Now, whilst the girls' team were respawned for every griefed kill, the Russians still needed to be replaced. And since the girls' team was already in low demand, they were just grabbing anyone who had interest in a MrBeast video to play. I'm talking not knowing how to make a crafting table. Now, this wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, except for one minute detail I haven't mentioned yet.
Whichever civilization is the last one standing will split $50,000 in cash.
They're playing for money. The joke's over. You finally built Russia and the joke's over. Good job.
Okay. Well, that's not a bit of the video, obviously. But you know. I
might slap that in. To make matters worse, the event was marketed as a Civ video rather than a heavily PvP event, which is what the video became. Think about it. If you're playing for 50k and barely know the basics of the game, isn't that a bit unbalanced? You won't believe it while the event. I could go on forever about the poor management of the whole event, further rigging to ensure the boy side won, but that's not what this video is about. Minecraft content is in an insanely good position right now, and seeing Beast only producing these videos for monetary value is what's going to kill Minecraft again. At the end of the day, Minecraft might be one of the only games that every age could watch. So if this is the content being pushed to the homepage of YouTube, then the general perception will become this form of beastification is what every video should be. The effect is seen in other Minecraft content already, and just take a look at the views of the artificial content versus the real cinema. Doesn't help that there's no dislike counter and Beast's comments are heavily filtered by the masses of 9-year-olds watching him. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Hold on, pause the music. I was going to have that as the outro, but I need to add something real quick. This video took 5 months to make. Basically, I'm extremely lazy, and went to edit this on my 4-year-old MacBook, and the footage corrupted about 6 times, I reckon, which is why it took so long to make. Now, I was just going to add that, but I wanted to add real quick, in those 5 months while I was making this video, pretty much everyone forgot this Beast video. But, like, you mention the Ish video to people, and people will remember it. Not a soul remembers that MrBeast had his own rendition of this. That's how I'm capping this video off. That's the reminder that despite producing all this Slop content, Beast videos are just forgotten. They're not remembered. Okay, I think I can play the outro now.